Everything you said we already knew, more or less.
Well, here's something that you didn't know. 2 of those special atomic bombs haven't gone off.
And welcome to vlog number 10. Now, if you're wondering why I showed you a sack of potatoes and the cost, it's because a few weeks ago I posted a comment to Scrag's blog about how the cost of food's expensive, and I started kind of looking at geographical areas and the difference in the cost of potatoes. And if you look at different regions, this price actually varies quite a bit. In fact, potatoes out here, at least according to sites I've seen on the internet, cost twice as much as they do out where Scrag lives. And so I've been kind of looking around and looking at the prices and comparing what I have to what they think our regional average is. And so I saw those cheap potatoes and I said, you know what, I'm going to buy a bag. Let me know in the comments below what 10 pounds of potatoes cost in your area, and let's do a little bit of comparison to see where a cyclist can get the cheapest carbs. Now, if you're wondering why I'm riding around in the woods instead of on the road or in the cornfields, this is why. Take a look at this wind. Actually, this week we had nothing but rain and wind, and you know, if you got into the cornfields, there's absolutely nothing to block this wind. So when you go out there, if you have a 15 or 20 mile an hour wind, I mean, if you want to go fast, you're going to be doing at least 230 to 250 watts. Now, I decided, you know what? I don't want to fight it. I don't want to risk getting caught in a storm, which is what the forecasts were calling for all week. So I went back into the woods, and I figured, you know what, I'll ride around in the woods.
Look what you've done to me. Helpless as I can be. So much in love.
Now, I'd be lying if I said that was the only reason I went into the woods. Actually, if you look at Mark Frost's videos, a few weeks ago he was riding through the woods in the rain. And the woods he was riding through was actually really impressive. I mean, it was raining, but the woods that he had were like, they had this really, you know, it was dark, and it was just dense, and it was, I don't know, it was really impressive, and I think that kind of rubbed off on my head. Of course, he was on the road, and I'm here in the mud.
I know there's another. Guess it's much for you, but I hope that you take me.
So now that we're in the middle of the woods, Grant Doyle, we gotta have a heart-to-heart. You gotta put the knobby tires back on that Fuji Cross, man, and you gotta get on the trails. I don't know what you're doing with 28 slicks when you have that masterpiece of a bike. Get back on the trails. Or don't. I just like seeing that bike in the videos. I don't know. It's like when I see Frosty riding the Defy and you riding the Cross. It's like, oh wow, we're like Defy bros and Fuji bros. But I will say, I really love taking my cross bike in these kind of offbeat adventures. You know, you can kind of miss out on a lot of fun out there, just because the bike is so different from your typical road experience, you know? Now, if the weather were a little bit nicer, I'd say this would be a pretty cool spot to chill. I actually saw 3 kids hanging around under the bridge later on. I'm guessing they want to be trolls when they grow up. But as for me, I go a little bit further down off-road to kind of find where the confluence of the rivers are. So when this place dries up, you know, I'm gonna have to come back, you know, have a little picnic basket with my discount potatoes, and really kind of enjoy the scenery here. But that's the end of my vlog. I hope you enjoyed my little adventure, and I'll see you guys next time.